Yo, man. Welcome back to another episode of All in All with Alex podcast. I'm your host, of course, Alex. You know what I'm saying? Today we got a very, very special guest. You know what I'm saying? We got Miss Barbie,
Yes.
aka Amaya.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know me. It's Amaya the Barbie, aka y'all know what it is. Here with Alex one time.
Yeah. You know, we lit today episode, man. It's gonna be a little enjoyable for y'all, man. I think, anybody out there that's, trying to be an entrepreneur or trying to learn a few things about running their own business, they'll definitely get a lot of knowledge, a lot of jewels from this episode right here. So
yes, of course.
So without further ado, we're gonna start off first. We're gonna lead into like basically who is the Maya, you know what I'm saying, aka Barbie, you know what I'm saying? So
hey girl, I'm her. Next question.
Capital H. Okay.
Next question.
Okay. So how would you describe like yourself in 3 words?
Funny. Cool, I'm chill girl, humble. Funny, cool, and humble. That's it. Okay. That's my whole demeanor. Okay. I love everybody love me if you get to know me.
Okay.
For sure. Okay.
So basically a vibe. Okay.
A vibe. Literally, I'm her.
I got you.
Anybody disagree? They ain't met me yet.
Yeah. You know, you got them haters out there too.
Right.
At the same time.
It's the look. I know I look douchey. It's not like that though.
Okay. So what do you feel like are any of your like strengths or weaknesses?
I'm a good talker. I'm a people person. So even if I don't know a situation, I can definitely talk my way out of a situation.
Got you. So you got the gift of gab.
Oh yeah. What they say now? I got that Riz.
The Riz.
I got that Riz.
I ain't never heard that one. That was my first time.
That's them youngins.
Okay. I got you.
And then we getting up
Yeah. So we don't keep up the lingo like that all the time.
I know that little word. Riz for sure.
Yeah. So you got your own business.
Yes.
So first, talk a little bit about your business,
okay.
The name of your business, things like that.
So I am the Lash Barbie. I started my business last year. Really been doing lashes for a minute. Y'all all know the DIY cluster lash thing became really popular when everybody was in for COVID, couldn't go get their lash fill-ins. So that's basically what I offer. It's definitely like a cheaper experience for like bougie girls. Like I'm a bougie girl, but we on a budget. Like we got kids, car notes, house notes, So I offer that service as like for the girls that want to look like somebody. Like you don't always want to look bummy just because you ain't got it. I ain't got it, but I promise you I'm gonna look it. Look the part. So definitely offer that as a service. I do brows now. I'm starting to get into the brow tinting, waxing. My partner, she's gonna be doing the full body waxes. So we trying to create an experience for women so they can come in, get done what they want to get done, and not have to spend they check on it.
Okay. So would you say a woman can come in? So like if a woman comes in and she want everything you have to offer, like what all is she able to get done? Like
we got the cluster lashes. I also do individual lashes. We do the brow tinting and waxing. I'm starting up my facials as well, so we'll also be doing that. I'm also about to start doing teeth gems. I mean, just little stuff like anything that has to do with your facial, anything I'm about to start doing. Lashes and brows right now, though, so definitely get booked with me. Link will be up on my website and on my page, Amy. Yeah.
So and also I'll just send me that link too, and I'll put it in the description so they can check it out as well. So basically, women are basically in a spa day almost.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to be like an all-in-one spa. I got girls that do hair. Then I'm also going to try to do a big enough building to where I can have you just come in, nails, hair, lashes, whatever you need. So
whatever your big day is that you get prepared for, you can come in there and they can get everything done in one place.
You ain't got to worry about
all the way across to another city or whatever.
Prom, for example, prom.
Yeah.
How cool would it be just to walk and get everything you need done for prom in one go?
That's a fact.
And then get gone.
That's a fact. I understand that. Okay. So in that that entrepreneur life, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of things that that we may or may not need as far as when it comes to the entrepreneur lifestyle. So like is there like any kind of like maybe like websites or apps or anything like that you have to have like during your daily life is when it comes to the entrepreneurship?
So definitely the biggest thing I use as an entrepreneur.
Don't worry. Everybody have a hard time.
It's okay. We gonna keep it going. Hey, I don't care.
It's a hard time. It's a hard time saying the word, but it's even harder time doing
it. Literally, Facts. But no, what I use the most in my everyday life, I'm not gonna lie, it's called Canva.
Oh, yeah.
I'm every day.
Yeah.
I'm probably not a day I don't use Canva. I'm making flyers. I'm making sure my price listing looks good, so audiences look at it, it's attracted to it. I'm always changing what my price listings look like. So Canva is something I use daily, and then you know every social media. My business grew from social media.
That's the promotional platform is social media. So definitely, like a lot of people need to tune into that Canva because I know
it's free.
Yeah. Yep.
Free. Do you hear? Unless you pay for the little upgrades, but you don't need them.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need them unless you got like certain little things that you like that they offer, because they tell you everything this cost or whatever.
Right.
So I know personally I use Canva a lot. I actually ended up upgrading to the
the
paid version. Just because there's certain things that they offer on there that, you know, even though you got the free, like, hey, I really want that.
I need this. I need to do this. Because I do a lot of editing through Canva.
Especially background removal.
Yes.
Like, you gotta you don't need it. You know, you want to take a picture or something, put it on there or whatever. So
another thing for my salon owners, especially, Gloss Genius is like my way I book my appointments. It's perfect for beauty industry. Perfect. They have everything set up on there, waivers, because you know I deal with eyes. So they did all that for me. All you do is sign it through checkout. So Gloss Genius app, perfect.
Okay, that's good. A lot of women probably didn't know about that, because I know, like, of course I'm not a woman, but I know what I do with my podcast. Like, I do use the calendar, you know what I'm saying, and it'll put it on my calendar automatically, and it'll send reminders or whatever. That way, people don't forget, because a lot of times people, you know, they'll forget about it, or they'll be done playing something else or whatever the case may be. So, okay. So any other apps or websites or anything like that?
TikTok.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie to you, TikTok for real. I mean, I learned so much. Like I bought into the entrepreneur books. I did all that stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm learning, but I want to see somebody hands on TikTok.
Okay. Well, speaking of entrepreneur books, I mean, let's go ahead and lead into yours. You know what I'm saying? So, so what's the name of it, first of all?
So it's called Young and Paid. It's an entrepreneurial book. Basically, it's some stuff that I've learned along the way of becoming an entrepreneur. Like I said, I've just started. I'm only about a year into it. It took a lot of financial willpower to buying the books, buying these people ebooks, listening to their podcasts, paying for that. And I kind of just condensed all that down into one book. I'm actually decided I'm going to release it for free. So I'm going to be releasing that here soon. And it's just something like, you know, it's facts in there. That is a straight educational book. It goes into like how to reinvest as an investor, as an entrepreneur. That's something that I'm really big on. I want to just give back. The money isn't something I'm into. I'm doing it because I want to do it. Giving back is something. So I have a whole part in that book about giving back to organizations that you want to, things like that. Touches base on becoming an entrepreneur, having that mindset. Mindset is something big on me. So the whole book is keeping the mindset of I'm going to be successful at every time. So.
I mean that's really all everything boils down to is to me it boils down to two things in life: mindset and perspective.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's perspective on something is different. So, but it's all about having that right mindset for whatever you're gonna do. So, okay. So, what motivates you to keep going? Like, because everybody, you know, we all run into things or whatever, but like, what really motivates you to keep going?
I have this vision for myself. This is not the space that I know I'm meant to be at. I'm a very spiritual person. I talk to God every day. So this is something that has always been in me. So that what keeps me motivated. My daughter deserves to grow up better than what I did. And that definitely what keeps me motivated, keeps me going. Like, this business is going to be successful. I don't have a plan A, B, none of that. This is it.
Right. So. And speaking of successful, I mean, you know, some would say it's already successful, even though, you know, being an entrepreneur, you ain't never successful until you where you want to be.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when you making strides and you doing things in life, like, for example, I just seen a post, you know, with your business partner. She posted and was saying that y'all got your own new location.
We do. You know we're really like stepping up. I mean, stuff is hitting us all at one time. We're trying to see where we're going, you know, but the excitement of jumping into the entrepreneurship is what I love. Like, you're gonna lose money. I mean, the amount of money I spent on my business in the last 3 months alone, like, kills me. But I mean, it's gonna be worth it. The experiences are great.
It's really a more so an investment. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you using it to help your business expand where you really want it to be, and now you draw in more clients and more customers and things like that.
Right.
And now that turns into more revenue.
Exactly.
So with all that, I know me personally being an entrepreneur of several businesses myself, I understand how stressful that is. So like, tell me like how you deal with like the stress or on the mental side of things. Like, with that.
Mentally, yeah, it's stressful. You know, being a mom, having everybody tell you like you spending too much time doing this, like you're supposed to be a mother first. That is where my mental side of being an entrepreneur and a mom comes into, because it's like people always gonna look at you either type of way, like either you're not doing your business 100% or you're not being a mom 100%. Yeah. So that's the struggle that I bring into. They're like, oh, you always out. Well, you know, my babe's in a safe place. You know, she's in a safe environment. Mm-hmm. So mentally, I had to struggle with that. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, I went like ghost from my business because of my mental. I really felt like I wasn't paying attention to my baby enough. She was growing up. I'm seeing her. She's looking different when I see her, you know, and I see her every day, but it's like seeing somebody and spending time is different. Yeah. So yeah, that's where my mentally comes in, because I try so hard to be this. I am a great mother, but then I also have the things about myself that's away from being a mother. Right. So that's where that mental come into, because once you're a mom, you're nothing else to people. Yeah. Basically.
It's definitely you know, very stressful when you got kids and things like that, because I know for me, you know, I have so much going on and it gets scheduled so far out, and then things come up. It's like, okay, well, shoot, I need to try to switch this so I can do something with kids, or I can do, you know, do this or do that or whatever. Right. And it's just, you know, it's part of life, but you know, the good thing is that you made it, you know what I'm saying? You was able to make it through it, you know what I mean? And,
I definitely sat down, you know, talked to God more about it, talked to my daughter. She's 3, but I talked to her about it. Like, you know, she really my daughter.
I mean, she understands.
Like, mommy gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna start doing stuff, like, you know, my content coming up more. I'm starting to blow in the content. So I have trips planned this summer where I'm have to be gone like weeks at a time. Yeah. You know, a week or 2 at a time. So like, you know, I really just sat down and talked to her like she was grown, and you know, but I really feel like mentally I'm better in that spot, because I talked to God about it. Like he says, this is what you need to do to get her to where you're trying to get her. This is all for her. So at the end, you know, them couple weeks away from her while she's 3 years old.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the whole thing. I mean, you doing it because 1, you enjoy doing it. Right. But 2, you want to make it a career, so that way you can be able to make sure she got everything she needs.
Exactly.
So it's not like you just out here doing it just to do it.
Exactly.
You got just certain reasons behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everything I do, I promise it's making me money. You know, like, I'm outside for a reason. Hey, trust me. Y'all be seeing me live for a reason. I'll do nothing for free.
Trust me. I feel you on that. I was just talking to my brother about that. He was like, man, he said, every time I say something to you, you figure out some kind of way to be able to already know the numbers of how much it's gonna make. That's how my brain works. Because at the end of the day, shoot, I got kids I gotta take care of. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, but so with that, like with all that going on, like how do you prevent being burnt out? Because we all go through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I'm doing all this, and then like, okay, now I'm doing all this for the kids and things like that. And it's like, when do you have that? Like, how are you able to prevent yourself from burning out so you can have that me time? You get what I'm saying? Because I mean, everybody need that me time.
Have you figured that out?
I ain't figured it out.
Okay. Next question.
Hey, I just figured, you know, I'm trying to get some advice too.
You've been in this a lot longer. I'm trying to see if you figured out how to not get burnt out, because I'm burnt out. Yeah. If this is what burnout feel and I ain't there yet, then. But no, I mean, I take time out. I enjoy my life. That's one thing I'm gonna say. I've gotten past the thing of, Amaya's outside, you know, I'd have got past the small town talk. So I enjoy my life. When I have time to be me, I'm going to do that. Yeah. I mean, them little beach trips I've been taking. Yeah. That was me. That was my burnout moment. I was like, okay, I gotta separate from everything. I'm not taking no appointments, none of that. I'm going to go enjoy my life. So I'll do stuff like that. Like I'll leave the state. Yeah. Drive.
I mean, that's how it really should be, you know, because at the end of the day, like I say, everybody needs their me time, because, you know, when you're always doing stuff for other people, because you got to think about it. When your business, you're catering to other people.
Right.
When you're a mother, you're catering to other people. You know what I'm saying? So you're always doing stuff for other people.
Yeah. And as a woman, it's like your whole life is to cater to something else, someone else, you know? So yeah, I definitely take time to myself when I get it and I don't have to work. And I work for the money, you know, I might as well enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't all about paying bills and supporting my business. Like I'm going to enjoy my money. I'm going to go buy some expensive pair of shoes one time, you know?
Most definitely. Because you got at the end of the day, don't nobody know what it took for you to make that. You get
Exactly.
what I'm saying? And that's yours for a reason. You went out there and you worked hard to get it, so you ought to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's just how it is. But so like what would you say like a typical day looks like for you? You know what I'm saying?
So I do have a 9 to 5 and got to keep that in clutch at all times. So I wake up Monday through Thursday. I wake up, get me and my daughter ready for school. First thing I do is check my Gloss Genius, make sure ain't nobody booked, make sure I get my day set up for the week. I'm a content creator now, so I have my content days on Sundays. I schedule my posts throughout the week, so like half the time I'm not even really posting nothing that y'all see. You know, I'm chilling. I'm like, oh wait, what are y'all commenting on? I'm trying to see what y'all talking about.
I feel that.
And I learned that quick because I am getting to this content heavy, and that is stressful on its own with this business and content. I didn't think content was like that. You know, I thought I was gonna post videos, and it really takes like a mindset to be a content creator. So now that I'm getting into that, my daily life at work, I sit at a desk, so I have a lot of time to be on my phone. So daily, I'm content creating daily.
So basically, when you at your 9 to 5, you focus on your business.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I do there. You know, I do my job there, and I can get that done pretty quick in between doing my job. So it's like doing both things at one time.
Yeah. I mean, that's really the best way to be, because at the end of the day, your main focus is going to be your business and things like that. So any little chance you get to work on something with your business, you're going to take the opportunity
every time.
To work on it,
every time. Yeah.
I feel you, because I'm the same way on that. So like, I know what a lot of people, like when they dealing with things or when they running businesses or so on and so forth, they have like moments in life where they doubt themselves or others doubt them.
Right.
Like, how do you deal with it? Like, how do you get through those times?
Yeah, I recently went through some stuff like that. Like the person who actually helped me start this business, get it to where it's at now, started like not enjoying the fact that it was actually blowing up. You know, the jealousy kicked in. Yeah. But I mean, that I've learned here recently, like if they not for you, they not for you. My mindset is that I have a definite like cutoff mindset. Like if you're not helping me grow, then you can't go with me. You know what I'm saying? That's just my whole mindset now. I mean, because I'm growing by myself. So to add somebody is already a privilege. You get what I'm saying? Friend, relationship, anything. For me to add you to what I'm already doing is already a privilege, because I'm already doing it by myself. I don't need you for anything. So it definitely cut off mindset. If they're not for you, they're not supporting your business, they're not sharing your posts, they're not actively involved with what you got going on. Yeah. Learn how to deal with people. You ain't got to cut them off, but I'm gonna learn how to deal with you.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. Feed them with a long tip spoon, long handled spoon,
right? Because I got people I just party with. Yeah. You know, like if I call them, I'm gonna have a good time. But anything outside of that, like
that's the fact. I mean, you just know how to deal with them, what certain category to put in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
I can be cordial with you, but I don't have to hang out with you on a daily. Like, I'm not gonna tell you my every move either, because you might be plotting my downfall. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that. So like, when did you? So you said you've been doing this about a year. Like, when did you say, you know what, I really want to get into the entrepreneurship full time? Like, what happened in your life, or what made you think that thought and just say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it?
I went through a heartbreak.
Okay.
Went through a heartbreak. Shit. I mean, it messed me up so bad. I was like, because you know, when you're with somebody a long time, you're invested to each other. Mm-hmm. So like everything I do financially was also what that person did financially. Gotcha. So after coming out of that, and I seen how financially that relationship messed me up, and how I was like struggling to do certain things with my kid because I was more worried about it. Like I was like, I don't want to go through that again. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I feel like a lot of women, when they run into the wrong men, they do that because they're not okay with where their life is. Like if I would have been a set, financially stable woman, I would have never let a man like that hurt me, even get close enough to hurt me. Gotcha. So my mindset was, I'm going to build myself to this woman of expectation. So that way, when men that don't meet those expectations come around, I can say happily, I don't need you in my life, because I don't.
Right. Okay.
So that's where my entrepreneur came from. Like, I'm trying to be a strong, independent woman. Yeah. You do that by having multiple streams of income. Mm-hmm. I have multiple talents. I do hair. Like, why not start getting money for it?
Yeah. So, I mean, most definitely. I mean, especially, you know, you can build your own schedule. You don't have to go punch nobody's clock. Right. And now, you know, if you decide, you know what, in about 3 weeks on a Wednesday, I'm just gonna not work. You can block that day off on your calendar.
And I do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
9 to 5 and all. Like, be like, some of my clients want a week appointment. Yep. It's time to go. Yep. You know, like, so just having that freedom. I mean, I have more freedom with my daughter. I get to take her places. We do stuff together. So definitely the freedom is what drove me to being an entrepreneur. Because I mean, it wasn't my first mindset at all. I've been in school for 6 years, going to college for something way different. So why now all of a sudden I want to start a business, like, you know, so.
And then you get that business, you like, dang, everything I learned in college, none of that shit applies to this.
None of it.
I could have saved my time and just went.
None of it.
I'd have been doing entrepreneurship from then.
Been in school for cybersecurity.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, it just completely went left because I have talents, and when I realized you really can make money off being talented. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to have that. Be talented. That's it. So
I agree. I understand that. So do you feel like that's what you like? Do you feel like having the freedom is what you enjoy the most about entrepreneurship?
Most definitely. Okay. Most definitely. That's just the freedom. I like not having to answer to somebody else. Right. Has always been my thing. I've always wanted to be a boss. I'm too outspoken to not be a boss eventually.
For sure.
Of course, you got to start somewhere, but eventually I'm going to be running some because this is where my mindset is. That's who I am. Yeah.
And that's how it's been for me too. The same way. I mean, you gotta, I mean, when you know you got potential, you know the places that you can go and you can see your stuff in these places.
Yeah.
You don't want to be held down by having to work under somebody.
Exactly.
And they, you know, it's only so much money you can make with them.
There's only so much you can do. So many opinions you can have under somebody else. Like,
with your own stuff, you can make unlimited money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, okay. So what do you find that, like, what do you feel like is the hardest thing about entrepreneurship?
Finances, money, for real. Because as an entrepreneur, you have the vision. I mean, I can tell you exactly what I want my studio to look like. I can tell you exactly where I want it located, how I want the windows to be painted.
Right.
I can tell you all that. I have it all written down. But getting it, to that point is the most stressful because it's like I know exactly what I want. I know once I get that stuff, I'm gonna be able to make the revenue. But it's getting it to make the revenue that is the most stressful thing about it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's part of it. That's why I preach to people a lot. You know what I mean? Getting your credit, you know, whether it's personal and really personal and business credit. Once you get those right, now you can get more funding on the business side to be able to get a business loan to get you a building, or either just finance you a location or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Not sure where you're at with it. I ain't gonna get too much business, but I'm just speaking to the other people that's out there watching, so you know I can promote myself a little bit at the same time.
Yeah, do that. Definitely, because I know I'm finna get in with them soon. Because you know, young and turned into young and bad credit. So y'all make sure don't be about to mess your credit up, trying to be lit. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get young and paid, like
like the book.
You know so okay. Like what do you feel like were some of the mistakes that you could have avoided when you got to start your business?
Investing into all that small business I mean, I probably spent like $300 on ebooks starting my business. Not needed. It's really not. I mean, I would have been better networking with people. And that's what a lot of people that has came to me about starting new businesses. I have girls ask me like their nails, they want to start a nail business. I tell them networking is going to be your best friend. I mean, if you want to spend the money, if you're that type of person that likes to read, I really don't like to read that much. So I was spending this money on books to get knowledge I didn't even enjoy doing. And I mean, it helped, but it didn't. You know, I could have learned that same thing from sitting in here with you, another business owner. So
or just watching YouTube videos.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So networking, TikTok, like I said, TikTok has unlimited information. Like you said, YouTube. I have never been a big YouTube person. I grew up in a different era. So TikTok is my thing. Like I go to TikTok for everything. But yeah, just make sure you're investing in the right things. Like I brought a bunch of products I didn't need. You know, like that was something I ran into. I was buying all these, trying to go the cheaper way of these products when I could have brought the expensive version the first time and been good. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say if you're investing into something like beauty, you're a photographer, you know, invest into that good quality products because that's what's going to get you paid. That's what your customers are going to enjoy for sure.
Yep, I would agree on that, especially, you know, me being a photographer, I understand that part of it. Like, you know, you don't necessarily have to get the best of the best because we know we still got to be within our financial range.
Right.
But you don't want to get the worst of the worst. You don't want to get the lowest quality. You at least want to get middle grade. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or the highest grade that you can afford.
Oh, that you can afford, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so like you said your business was called Lash Barbie, right?
Yes, Lash Barbie.
Okay, how did you come up with that name? Like, was it?
So at first it was Queen Lash Co. It went to Beautiful Lash something. I love the color pink. So let's just
Okay.
start there. If y'all were to do my apartment tour with me, which I'm going to be doing soon on my YouTube, once I get it all done, everything in my apartment is pink. I mean, down to the appliances. Got a pink toaster, a pink Keurig.
Okay.
So it just, the Barbie thing kind of fit me. I grew up playing with Barbies. I've always loved Barbie.
Okay.
So when I sat down and started like, okay, I'm really going to rebrand myself. The next time I rebrand myself, this is going to be my brand. What's something that I love? I love the color pink. What's associated with the color pink that everybody knows? Barbie.
Okay.
You know, and I already give the Barbie image when I go out. So it kind of just fits me. I give the Barbie. I am Barbie. The prettiness of Barbie, all that kind of stuff. Right. No conceited, humbly. Humbly.
I mean, that's how everybody should be.
Yeah, humbly. I'm her. I'm Barbie. So yeah, that's where that came from. I mean, it's me. Like I said, that pink is me. My car is pink. I don't know if you noticed when I pulled up outside, the whole inside of my car is pink.
Oh no, I didn't even see it.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So like, so how do you evaluate from where you started to where you are now, as far as like, because everybody goes through ups and downs,
right?
Whenever you're in your business, like, because when you first started, you didn't know much anything, right?
No, I was, hey, you want an appointment? I'm coming. It'll be this much. That's how my business started, you know. So it was definitely like I was just doing stuff, and then getting into it, I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna need to step back. Like, this is a real business. Like, I need to look at money. I'm spending money on lashes. Am I even making this money back now? Like,
you was doing it more so as a hobby, and not looking at, or like a hobby, or just like, oh, you know what? When I after I'm done working my job, I just
like
a
side
hustle.
You
know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll get a couple extra dollars this week if I do this. That's how it started. And then once I realized, like, okay, I need set stuff, because you have people cancel on you, then you didn't waited all day for them. So now I need a cancellation policy, or stuff like that. So
no, I agree. So what do you feel like was some of the most important habits that you had to become successful the way you are now?
Consistency. To stay. I'm still working on consistently promoting my business. So I have my return clients. They tell people, word to mouth, but I have to get back into like posting on my business page. That's a habit. Just networking yourself. I think that is the biggest habit as a small business owner, entrepreneur. Like, you have to get your work out. So constantly being consistent in, hey, I'm doing lashes these weeks. Make sure everybody know every week when you're doing lashes. Make sure they know your schedule, so they're not having to, oh, well, if I text them right now, I wonder if they're going to be busy. Like, so consistently promoting what you're doing, I think, is the biggest thing of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I agree, because what I tell people all the time is, you can be the best at whatever you do, but if nobody knows about it, how are they gonna get your service?
Exactly. That's like being an artist. You could be the best artist in the world and never promote your music, and nobody's never gonna know who you are.
That's right. Yep. So what do you so okay, let's do it like this. Okay. How do you handle no, we ain't gonna go there. Hold on. My bad. It happens.
Take two.
It happens like that sometimes. We ain't cutting nothing. We leaving it all in there.
We're all in uncut. We don't care.
Okay, you're working on being successful. You know what I'm saying? And some will say, like I said, you're already successful. So what is your definition of success? Because everybody's definition is a little bit different.
Oof, that's hard. I think.
Or what would your definition of success be right now? Because tomorrow or a week from now might be different. You know what I'm saying?
My definition of success right now, I feel like I'll be successful once me and my CEO gets moved to this building. Okay. I take little steps. I'm one of those people that have the bigger picture, but I'm realistic. So once we get moved into my building in Hoover, I start getting clients up there, I'm going to feel successful. I mean, I went from not having a building to having a building. That's successful to me.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm already hurt. I'm it now. Yeah. Like, I got a business. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Yeah. So, and then once I get that business, of course, like, I'm going to start thinking bigger. Like, how many more locations can I open up?
Most definitely.
How many more people do lashes that want to come rent a booth out in my locations and do stuff like that? So,
no, that's a bet. I mean, I feel what you're saying, because I mean, I started off doing it in a shed in the back of my house, and you see
now
what I mean.
So this is when I walked in. This is successful to me. You successful at this point. Okay, I'm trying to be like him when I grow up.
So like, everybody tell me that. I'd be like, for the longest, I didn't know when people tell me that. I just be like, what does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? Because there be people like 50 years old and they tell me like, when I'm at 18, they like, I want to grow up and be just like you. I'm like,
Well, yeah,
like,
you
already
don't
grown,
notice
like,
what
I'm
you're doing until other people like show you, like, dude, you doing more than me.
Yeah.
And that's really what it is. Like, I'm not trying to be better than nobody but myself. So whatever, my success is measured by where I'm at that time in my life. Yeah.
You want to be a better tomorrow. You want to be a better Maya than you was today.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So what do you like? So everybody has, all of us have thought about this right here, and that's like, what do you feel like it's gonna feel like when you finally reach that point of saying, you know what, it's time for me to be a full-time entrepreneur? Like, what do you think that moment is gonna feel like?
It's gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so good to be able to like tell my boss to be like, hey, my business is great.
All right, my boy. Peace out.
I'll see y'all come get your lashes done.
Yeah.
We can chop it up in the shop.
Yeah.
But man, that's gonna be the best feeling in the world. Being able to be like, I'm free from everything and I can do everything myself. Mm-hmm. You know, like if I want to pick up and go to Florida tomorrow, I ain't gotta call my boss. Be like, can I put in PTO? Right. You ain't gotta prepare nobody. This is my shit. Everybody off for the week. You know, everybody off. We all go.
That's a fact.
So yeah.
So do you like? Is there like a set goal in your mind as of, okay, if this right here happens, I'm definitely leaving my job? Like, do you have like that already in your head?
Oh yeah. So I'm a service provider, but I'm not trying to continue to be a service provider. I want to own the business that the service providers do. So once I make it to the point where I have a couple girls renting out booths in my business, they got their stuff doing, they're making me profit, basically paying me rent. I'm not having to do nothing. I'm leaving my job.
Okay.
And then I can still, my clients, my loyal clients, they can still come to me to get their stuff done. But my ultimate goal is to be the businesswoman, not the service provider.
So you want to get more so into real estate, if I'm taking it right. So you want to own the building. Yeah. Everybody pay you for what they doing in there, and then you don't have to really do no hard work anymore.
I ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm sitting back, letting everybody, young entrepreneurs like where I was. I wish somebody would give me that opportunity. For sure. It's hard to find people to. Hey, okay, I know you're starting out Lash Tech, but I'm going to give you this booth because I seen your work, and I'm going to let you make your money. You pay me this. I wish I had somebody like that. So I really want to get to a point where I'm providing that for other girls. Right.
That's fine. That's dope. Like we need like, there's a lot more people that should be, taking tips and things from you, as far as like, because that's like we were talking about earlier, that's your way of giving back.
Yes.
Because like you said, you never had that.
Right.
If you had somebody to do that, it's like, dang, I really appreciate them giving me this opportunity because they didn't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so that's anybody that need opportunity, y'all better get with them. You know what I'm saying?
We Opportunity City over here. We going for everything this year. It's 2024.
That's right.
Everything.
That's right. We coming for everything that we deserve.
Might become a photographer. Y'all never know. Might get in the studio. Y'all never know.
Uh-oh. Hold on, I got to check right now. We might put that thing. Hold on.
Drop the beat on it real quick. Freestyle.
Hold on now. No balls. Nah, but for sure. So what do you like? Okay, so marketing, right? So when you were talking about how you're a content creator, and you were saying that you have your content day on Sundays, and then you schedule your posts throughout the week, which is, I recommend anybody, that's the smartest thing to do.
Get you a content journal.
Yeah.
Bought mine off TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even do a content journal. I just, whatever I get, I just schedule it, and I'm like, okay, the last post I scheduled was on this day, so let me schedule it the next day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I just schedule it so far out, and like you said, I don't be remembering that I scheduled it until people come in, and I'm like, what they come in?
Yeah, my post be blowing up like, what happened? What I post? Yeah. What's so funny? I don't even know what y'all talking about.
So going back, I guess, to the content journal, like, is that something that you recommend people like to get? Like,
so yeah, I honestly, that's probably one of the best investments I made. That's because I'm not one of those organized people. Like, I'm not one of those people that can organize stuff in my head and it done. I have to write a grocery list to go to the store. So it worked for me.
As long as you get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it worked for me to be able to see it in handwriting. This is the time that I need to be doing this. I can open my book at any time. But okay, it's this o'clock. I need to make sure I'm doing something right now. Okay. So it has helped me a lot. You can also get it for free off Canva. I actually created from the draft from the TikTok book I created my own content journal with Canva.
So are you gonna offer that journal to people? Like,
once I release once I release my book, and they see that that's where my mindset is, it's the entrepreneur. Then I'm like, okay, well now I have this stuff I can offer y'all. So here's this with the ebook. Okay. Ebook's free, pay an extra this, you can get the content, journal for 6 months, stuff like that. So.
That's what. Yeah, I mean, hey, y'all hear from her. I don't gotta say much. I'm just
Not
asking
really.
questions. You know what I'm saying? So
giving y'all the sauce. Y'all get in with me or get going.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Whatever boss man said.
Boss man, yeah, but yeah. So like, what do you like? So how do you? Okay, you said you got a business partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you handle disagreements with your business partner?
So me and my business partner, we grew up together. So I know her from childhood. You know, we parted our ways once we got older. Disagreement so far, we haven't. You know, we just now starting probably a couple weeks into it. You know, we have been talking about it for months, but getting into it for sure, we just now started. But disagreement wise, I mean, me and her have the same mindset. Okay. We don't take rudeness. We don't do that. So it's kind of just like, hey, this is what we need to do. And she'd be like, all right, you know, we kind of have that relationship to where it's like, if I say something to you, she's not going to take offense to it. Yeah. This is business. We're going to work on our business and that's it. So I really ran into no issues like that. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I will once the money start coming in, you know, stuff happens.
I don't think it'll be so, like, it might not, you don't necessarily, like, even disagreements don't necessarily have to be bad either. Right. Like me and my business partner, right? Like, if he called me and he said, hey, this is what I found out, blah, blah, blah. I think this would be good for us. I said, hey, what you calling me for? Just do it. Right. Because I know your mindset. Right. You know my mindset. Exactly. So we on the same type of time. You feel me? But he'll call me for my advice because he's like, okay, I may be missing something. Let me call Alex. Him. He gonna if I miss something, I know he gonna catch.
Yeah, and that's how me and her is. Like when we were looking at buildings, you know, you got to watch folks. Say young people were trying to get a business, they be trying to play you out of money, and this building don't even be worth it. So she knows that I'm good on that end, like the financial aspect of stuff. I've been in school for it. So that's kind of where we go. She's a good talker, just like me. She knows the folks. She has the network, and I handle the business side.
So. Okay. So what do you feel like are some common financial mistakes that you see entrepreneurs make?
Investing too quick. I feel like some people just want that business so bad that they will go out and, okay, so this person does brows and they have this, and this, and this. I know they have it. I'm going to get all that stuff because I want to do brows. Mm-hmm. And now you get all this expensive stuff, all your equipment, and you don't even like doing eyebrows. You just did it because somebody else was doing it. So I think investing too quickly is a problem. Like definitely if you're going into a business, make sure it's something that you're even going to enjoy doing for a long period of time. You might think as a side hustle, it's fun. And then you get into it and you're like, I don't even like doing this as a full-time job. Yeah. So investing too quick, not being patient with your business, stuff like that'll financially mess you up. Buying stuff you don't need.
Okay. All right. So I know you was talking about, you know, I can't remember if we was talking about this before we started recording or while I was recording, but your different locations that you have.
Yeah. So we're gonna have one in Hoover. That one's down set. We're just getting set up. We're gonna get our stuff put in there. So we should be opening it up soon. Hopefully by summer. I don't want to give a specific month. Okay. So, but Clinton, I will be opening up because right now I'm working out of my apartment. You know, it's cool. It's a vibe. Everybody who's been there loves it. But I'm trying to move to a different location. It's actually going to be over by AG's funeral home. Okay. So when I drop that location, it's going to be a room, nice little suite type of thing, pink on the inside, everything like that. So it's going to be more of a vibe. People will be able to walk in. It's not going to be my house, you know. Yeah. A little bit more professional than it be in my house. So
is it still going to be all pink?
Oh yeah. Yeah. The room is going to be all pink. You're not going to get away from that. This is the last Barbie.
I figured. I just thought I'd throw it out there. You know,
I'm the lock Barbie too. So when the men come over, the house is going to be pink. I'm sorry. Don't take no pictures in there if you don't like it.
Oh, you do locks too?
I do. I do locks, you know. Okay. I have gifted hands. That's not something I promote. My homeboys that have locks, they come get their locks and I'm good at it. So
yeah. Well, I mean, that's something for people to know because a lot of people may not know. You know what I'm saying?
I do locks. Come get in with me.
Okay. So wow, okay. What do you feel like sets your service apart? Not from anybody else, like, you know what I'm saying, from your competitors. Like what would make people say, you know what? I want to go to the Lash Barbie because it's just something different about me going there.
Yeah, I think it's the vibe. Okay. Every time I have a lash appointment, it'd be younger girls, guys. They always got something to talk about. I am a talker. Mm-hmm. Like mentally, I'm a talker. A lot of people tell me I should be a therapist. Like my lash appointments, they be therapy sessions. Like them girls be coming in there, they done had a long day, you know, and I just feel like the vibe that I give out to my clients, everything like that. Like y'all can come over there and be my best friend.
Okay.
Like, I'm not just providing a service for you. Like, I know some people come to get their nail. Like, when I go get my nails done, I'm coming to relieve stress.
Yeah.
I want to be able to have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
So I think that's what my service provides, because I'm a real person. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just some service provider.
That's how it be with us men too. We gonna get our haircut. Shoot,
Y'all gonna talk shit in the barbershop. Y'all go there to talk shit. Like, I know y'all don't need a haircut every 2 weeks for real. Y'all still don't need me growing like that. Y'all be going in there to have fun and talk.
Yo. Okay. So what are your plans to expand your business in the future? I know you got your shop that you're getting ready to open in Clan, you got your shop you're getting ready to open in Hoover. Where do you see yourself expanding to, you know what I'm saying, in the next year or next few months or whatever?
Definitely I'm trying to keep that humble mindset about my business right now. Like I said, I'm still starting out. So getting too far ahead of myself, but definitely I have plans to move back out of state soon. So I'm gonna try to start getting like a franchise more than anything, kind of like what we were talking about earlier, franchising my business, because Cali is the location I'm trying to be at. That's where all my family is in Cali.
Okay.
So getting back to Cali is my main goal. And that's what this business is going to do for me. Like, it's going to give me that freedom to be able to travel back. And even if I don't move back to Cali, because I don't know about that, but, travel back and forth and be able to experience that travel life. Yeah. Maybe even have a shop somewhere up there, which I'm actually putting together with a family member now. So getting that franchise started to where I can travel that's my long-term goal.
Okay. It's cool. So, all right, before we get up out of here, is there anything that you want to tell any new entrepreneurs that are trying to, get into the, to the whatever business, facial or I don't know the exact term right now off the top of my head, but
esthetician.
Yeah,
there you go. I got you.
I was just trying to remember the name. Or the beauty business.
Just definitely stay focused. There's a lot of schooling you can go through. I'm not going to lie to you. One thing that I tell a lot of people who ask me about even starting to do lashes, I have girls asking me, like, I know you do lashes, but I want to start. Okay. There's plenty of money in the lash business. So I tell them, don't spend so much time investing into those classes. I'm not going to lie. I did not do a lash class to become a lash tech. I did an online certification. I learned like lash diameter. I did the technical, and I learned how to lash through YouTube and TikTok. So my biggest thing for anybody starting in beauty industry, there is so many girls out here giving free game on the beauty industry. There's estheticians who spent the $30,000 to go to school that's doing YouTube videos teaching you step by step everything that they learned at school for free. So I would definitely just make sure that you look into it before. Like, anything that you want to do, I promise you there's YouTube about it. Like, I can learn I can be a mechanic if I wanted to be, like, I'm changing oil starting next week. Book me.
Like, Barbie oil express. Okay. You got some pink oil.
Pink oil only. This is the good stuff. So just definitely make sure you're not spending money on stupid stuff, and look into it. Do the work you need to do. Do your homework.
Okay. Cool. So well, that's all we're gonna cover today. We're gonna focus. We're just kind of more so on the entrepreneurial route right now. Then next time you come, we'll talk about other things. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of felt like it was important to go ahead and touch the entrepreneurship part, because we all should want to be entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got something they can do. That somebody else don't want to. And that's really what it comes down to. Like, you provide something that somebody don't want to do themselves.
Right. And I mean, everybody is born with some kind of talent. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just whether the fact you want to find that talent and use it and monetize it or what. So
exactly.
But okay, all right. So before we get up out of here, I want you to let everybody know where they can find you on all social media platforms, and where they can book you.
Okay, so my booking website is the Lash Barbie at glossgenius.com. You can book your retwist, lash, everything there. You can follow me on TikTok, AMI_YAH. That is my name on all social media platforms. Instagram is AMI the Barbie. Y'all follow me, get in with me. Content coming soon. I got a whole lot coming out. Y'all just do not know what I have been up to. I got some healing series coming out here soon, dropping on TikTok. That's really going to touch for my young women mostly. And also got some guy perspective. So I did a podcast with an older gentleman. He's going to give me, like, after he hit his high days and his low days and what a relationship means to him now. So I have a lot of stuff dropping. here lately, coming out in April. So y'all just tune in. All social media platforms gonna get it the same way.
Okay. Well, you guys just watched another episode of All in All with Alex with the amazing Barbie.
I'm her. Y'all lock in with me. I'm telling you.
And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.